Your nickname was One.
No.
Are you in the Matrix? No way! Why did it take you this long to tell us?
I just had to wait to the right moment.
The Matrix Revelations here today, everyone.
It's here.
I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, I've never heard of this before, so I'm really intrigued.
I don't know what we'll be drinking. I don't know what we'll be answering. All I know is, so I actually have no idea what to expect.
That was such an evil laugh.
All I know is that I'm gonna have a lovely time with you.
As we always do, this is gonna be delightful.
Oh, fucking dick. Sorry. This is
so
question
good.
1, Sean.
Yeah.
We're
Question
taking
1.
off strong.
Yeah.
Quite. You've. Okay.
What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
Oh, we're starting off
Oh, okay.
strong. Let's get to know each other better.
Oh, okay. Full of character. This one.
Yeah,
Full of character.
we started off strong.
I have particularly weird dreams where like something happens to my teeth or my teeth fall out and I hate them. I had once where, and it's almost like you know, like in a horror where someone like watches their face and then they look up and then it's like
all gone.
my teeth wouldn't fit in my mouth and I was just like staring in the mirror crying, being like and I woke up and I was like, oh my god, thank fucking god.
You instantly are like, are you all there? Maddest dream I've ever had that I kind of like loved at the same time that was weird. I'm obsessed with orcas, like obsessed. I was obsessed with Free Willy growing up. I literally swam with orcas and became one of their pod. I was like welcomed into the pod.
Free Callie!
Yeah!
Free Callie!
Yeah! And I like joined in and then it got really sad because in my pod, like the leader was Free Willy and but then he died. And then like in my dream it was like I was living the week with him before he died because he got pneumonia. Whiskey! No, not whiskey.
What kind of whiskey is this?
Vodka!
What new whiskey is that? It's
We are
some
one shot in.
Whiskey never aged. What's the best and worst thing you've ever tried?
Okay.
Cheers!
Please be nice.
What was that?
Awful. That's what it was.
Was that vodka? Like flavoured vodka? It was
That
gin.
was gin.
Gin, yeah. Is it Cork dried gin?
Gordon's gin.
Gordon's gin.
That was gack. I'm sorry, Gordon's gin. No wonder people put a tonic in there.
So my best and worst. I'll start off with the worst. We'll get the negative out of the way. Feckin' little Jimmy Nitro, the little feckin'. I swear to God, there is nothing worse I have experienced than eating that little gummy bear. He is so cute and tiny and looks so innocent. Then as soon as you put that little gummy bear in your mouth, holy. Like, it literally, I felt like I looked like one of those cartoons that have the smoke coming out of the ears. My best one was my first one. My forever and always take it to the grave. My best one was my first try when I tried snack remain.
For me, the worst thing I've ever tried. Isn't it weird how you can immediately think of the worst thing
Yeah,
you've ever
it's so
tried
easy.
rather than the
Yeah.
best? What does that say about the human experience? The worst thing I've ever tried was the Pocky One Chip Challenge that we did back in 2019. It's just one single Dorito. It's black, covered in spice and like hot seasonings and whatever. 4 seconds was all it took for me to go.
Dying.
I've tried a lot of lovely things on this channel, so you know what? I'm just gonna say that my favorite experience is this one right now. I'm living in the moment,
Good save.
and my favorite experience is here with Callyann
Amen.
doing this video.
Amen. That was a beautiful answer.
I might change it when we get to the end of it.
Absolutely, yeah, 100%. Ah, a bit of beer. Thanks. That sound.
That is,
Now, what's the worst/funniest nickname you've ever had and why?
Oh my god, I love this one. This is a nice one.
Cheers, beers.
Okay, so my nickname. One.
Your nickname is One.
No.
Are you in the Matrix? No way! Why did it take you this long to tell
I
us?
just had to wait to the right moment.
Oh my
I have to
god.
wait for the right time to where I can answer such a question.
The Matrix Revelations here today, everyone.
It's here. Goofy. I mean, it doesn't stand up to its name.
As in like Gorsh.
As in like Goofy Goober.
A Goofy Goober.
Yeah, like so. Oh my god, you're such a Goofy Goober. From SpongeBob, but like Goofy has always been my name. Or, really unfortunately that I have to admit to this, I used to have a really short boy cut because I wanted to be Rihanna, and my nickname for ages was Sid because I look like Sid from Ice Age.
Oh
or Spock from Star Trek.
I mean, that speaks to you.
A lot of people.
I
Everyone's
was just gonna say it speaks to you personally.
no one's surprised.
I'm not surprised.
You're not
you
surprised.
You have a very just like energetic, bubbly personality that I can understand. Just like not goofy in like a negative way, just like a silly, fun, happy-go-lucky.
Always
type
been
like,
goofy.
I have a friend of mine who lived in an estate, and his neighbors would call me Bacon Bits for a while because as a very dumb teenager, I did this very stupid voice where I went, bacon bits taste like bacon shits. And they were just like, oh, bacon bits. And then they were like, do the bacon bits thing. Do the bacon bits thing.
Absent! Let's go back to our roots.
I will confirm it's not absent.
Oh, it is unicorn pea.
Oh, why didn't you say it?
When was the most memorable time you got recognized from trying?
Oh, I love this one. This is so delightful.
Pretty nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, clink.
Give me that 10 times over.
Yeah, why isn't it 10 of these?
This
10
is
questions.
stunning, Sean.
We were at Disney World, Hollywood Studios, whatever, the place with the big Star
Yeah, that I've
Wars.
never been to, and I've never been more jealous of human beings in my life.
I know, right? There was a giant Millennium Falcon, like from
Star Wars!
From the Star Wars, and it like literally like giant, like to scale, and people were like, "Hey, oh, you're the guys from the Tri Channel." Like, "Oh, there's Dermot. Just see,
No
Sean
way!"
And Dermot was like, "What? Like, what are you talking about? The Millennium Falcon is right there."
So I went to watch a rugby match
Ooh.
in a local bar. The bartender came over and was like, "Oh, do you want anything?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm okay now. I'm just gonna like see until we get a seat." And then he like did a double look, and then he came back and he was like, "Sorry, like, are you Callyann from the Tri Channel?" And I was like, "Stop the lights!" I was like, "You know me? Sorry, what?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." That was a lovely one that stood out to me. I've had a few, but like that stood out to me.
I've had a few as well.
If you became Kardashian famous and wealthy, what's the first thing you'd do?
Oh my god, this is a fabulous question. Would not get a Brazilian butt lift, but you know, slauncheroonie.
Sludgeroonie. Oh,
Whiskey?
Tequila!
Tequila! Oh my god, it is tequila. An animal sanctuary. Absolutely 100%. Like I want all the horsies, I want the dogs, kittens, turtles, everything. I want them all.
And because you'd have enough money,
I'd be able to, and
you could do it right.
Right, and I'd ethically employ the right people, and I could go down horse ride, like introduce, like make it like a kids thing where they can come and like learn, like
A little petting zoo or
yeah,
something.
but like an educational experience. That's like dream goals if I was that rich.
If I was that rich, if I had all the money in the world, what would I do? Probably, I don't know, hunt people for sport. You've all the money in the world.
I'll give you a horse.
I don't know if that could go in, Callyann. Hunting people for sport, fine, but what you're saying. I feel if I had all the money in the world, I feel like I would genuinely do nothing. I'd just be like, I'll just sit around and watch like 8 movies in a day or something for a year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then I'd probably go, oh shit, I probably better do something with the time I have left. That's probably what I'd do.
Cheers.
Wait, no, we don't drink this yet. We don't know anything.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I need to have a question. Sorry.
What's the wildest thing you've done to get the attention of someone you fancy?
Oh, that's interesting. What have I done? Cheers. Is that Coca-Cola?
It was ginger ale.
Are you telling me in this game of 10 drinks, 10 questions, 10 whatever you're calling this,
There's no alcohol in this?
there was a drink that was no alcohol?
I can't like that.
This is drink roulette all over again. I've been bamboozled.
The break.
Oh,
You need a
done! I remember I really liked this guy in my primary school. Like, this is how far back I'm going. I'm like 8, 9 at this point. As you can probably tell, love horses. So I wrote him like a letter on like a horse. Like, I used to collect these magazines called I Love Horses, and they give you a notepad. And I like wrote like just basically, not Callie, but it might be Callie that might like you, and if you want to like take her to the cinema or something, she might say yes. And I remember my mum helping me write this. I'm like 8, 9. Like, this is my peak game here, guys. Rejected.
Oh, no.
Rejected. I got so badly rejected. He liked my sister. That was like my game. I still stand by it. I honestly think handwritten like admiration notes are just like the way to go. I think they're just so lovely. They're so nice.
This girl had dated a friend of mine growing up, and I remember being like, oh, she's kind of pretty. Huh? And me and a few friends of mine went up to the big city of Dublin.
Welcome.
For the day.
Welcome.
And on the train ride over, this girl had got on the train and sat across from us, and we were chatting about the food cart was coming down the line.
Anything from the trolley, dear?
Yes. And this girl said, oh, if you buy me a blueberry muffin, I'll shift you. And I went,
ah, girl.
Which is a little bit.
I'm annoyed at that now.
Right. Now, I'm not gonna lie, as whatever I can, 50.
You bought 5 blueberry muffins. You bought 5.
These count 1 each, right?
Yeah. I need at least 5 smooches out of this, okay? Did you have money?
I did have money. Don't worry.
I've invested in the story.
Ever since then, I've always kept money. Just
in case there's a blueberry muffin emergency.
Yeah, bought a blueberry muffin. Gave the blueberry muffin. And she was like, okay. And we walk down from the train carriage that we're in into the kind of in-between carriage that we're in. And we have a bit of a kiss. And we kissed. I was like on cloud 9. I can't believe it. I kissed a girl. I went home.
Your first kiss experience will be.
And I went home and I told my mom, and she was like, and I told my friend that I told my mom, and he's like, you told your mom.
I told your mom everything.
And I was like, that's why, it was my first kiss, right?
Has anyone ever described his bit of lightweight?
Okay, this is unfair. This is absolutely unfair.
What did she say?
Has anyone described Colin as a bit of a lightweight?
Has anyone? The
question for this one is...
It's okay.
If you could go back in time and erase one thing you said or did, what would it be?
And erase?
Yeah.
Oh guys, this is my dream question that I never want to have to answer.
God.
Who wants to go first?
You go first.
God. I worked a summer abroad in Scotland, and there was one guy who would do a bit of a prank where he would like give you like a bit of a nipple twist.
Not nice.
Or he would do the thing where, I don't know if you've ever been like kind of like tapped in the back of the knee, so your leg, your leg kind of gives way. These built over time, and we were in the pub, and he did the back of the knee thing where he kind of kicked the back, and I think I had a full pint, and I went like, whoa, he did it again.
No. Done, I'm out.
And he did that. I just went, oh, but you just fuck off. I was like, we just fuck off. I told you. We just fuck off. Basically, is what I did in this.
There's the Carlo out, you know.
I know, right? That's basically what I did, except I probably did it louder. The second after I did it, I was like, why did I do that?
No, he deserves that.
I think no one deserves being shouted at, or no one
deserves to be nipple twisted.
I think I overreacted in this situation.
I think he deserved a wake up call.
I think you're being very generous.
I robbed.
What?
I robbed a slinky from Hallmark. I saw it and it had no tag or anything on it. I was like, oh my god, someone left it. 'Tis mine. So like, took it. It was either my mum or my nana. I was like, where did you get that? And I was like, it was left in the Hallmark shop. And my nana or my mom turned around and was like, are you sure it's not part of Hallmark? Waltzed me back to Hallmark to check. Well, there you see it. The stack of them. All like, and they were like £8 back then. We were back in pound days.
That's like €1 billion now.
So much money. So I was like, I robbed this from your shop. I'm so sorry. I'm returning it. And then I gave it back. Internally, they laughed so hard at me as I left the shop.
Did the crime beat at the time?
Yeah. I did the time of humiliation, and my mom grounded me for about 3 months.
Nice.
Smell it. It smells like baby Guinness.
I want to clarify. You're pushing my head. You're pushing my head close. You're
I'm
like,
sorry.
fucking smell.
I'm sorry. Smell it with me.
I will. It smells like what?
Baby Guinness.
What's your most embarrassing drunk story? From Debbie Geller Rhodes on Patreon.
Debbie, why did you ask this? Debbie, no. We're doing it. Let's get this done and over with.
Plonk.
My most embarrassing drunk story was when I went in Ireland. We do like a 6-year holiday. So when you're finished, it's 6 years, so it's like the final year. So I went to Magaluf with my girlfriends, who I'm still best friends with today. Free shot with this, and you get a free thing with this, and you get a free thing with that. So we were absolutely Googled. Do you know one of them bull rides?
Oh, those like rodeo
bull rides,
yeah.
and there's a video to this day that will never reach the internet. and we're on the bull ride and we're going 90. The attire I chose to wear for the day was probably not appropriate.
You don't normally go out going, oh, this is rodeo appropriate.
Yeah. So whoever was around and witnessed that, witnessed a lot more than they partied for that night. And I was the mummy of the group. Like, I had to mind all these people, and here's my example I'm setting. Shocking. Anyways, I do apologize for all those people that witnessed that situation on the rodeo ride.
So for me, it would have been my my 6th year graduation.
Fine,
so
and the teachers are around.
Yeah, the teachers are around.
That's such a good one.
It's a big
so
night
much
out.
embarrassment is filled with this night.
And again, this was probably like 2010, maybe. I remember a friend of mine was like, oh man, blah, blah, blah. You know, we went to school, you know, went to secondary school and primary school together. How about we have I think it was like a Captain Morgan's and Coke.
Oh, you're gone deceased dead in your coffin.
We start drinking and we go like, oh, cheers. He starts downing it all. And I start going to have a sip and I'm like,
oh, I have to match him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Immediately I walk to the bathroom. And I go to the bathroom and I get sick.
Stunning!
Right?
We've all been there.
And I get sick and a different friend comes over and is like,
and holds your hair.
No, it didn't hold my hair. But it was like, you're like could hear me on the other side. It's like, you alright? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good, yeah, good, yeah. Don't remember much else of the rest of the night. But then the next day it was like, you've been tagged in 30 Facebook photos.
No, remember when we used to do them?
Photos begin where I just have the shirt
opened
and no t-shirt.
Stunning.
The next morning then, my mother walks into the room and goes, I found this in the garden. It's the t-shirt I had that at some point I must have just left the t-shirt in the garden.
And
I went, oh, I must have been like left out of my bag or something. Didn't have a bag. I was like, I must have left it out of my bag or something as I was coming in or getting my keys or something.
Your mum, your mother.
And I still.
Yeah, that would give me nightmares going to bed. I'm not gonna lie.
Think about it.
It's when it comes to your family and they realise that you've shamed them. What are we on now? What number?
Now this is your 9th shot.
Oh,
we're
coming to an end.
We're almost at the end.
So this question is from Roy Jaegerman.
Hi, Roy.
You should have picked Jaeger for
Jägermeister.
For Roy Jaegerman. Not gonna lie. Whatever this is, I'm sure it's lovely. But it could have been Jaeger.
I hope you're doing well, Roy. I hope you're having a lovely day.
Which 3 triers are most likely to survive the zombie apocalypse?
You better fucking say me, I swear to fucking God. Never mind, at your own choice, at your own discretion.
Sorry, I need to think more.
No, you're going first.
I'll go first.
You go first. I'm really excited.
3 triers who will survive the zombie apocalypse. My first choice is Kira because I think
absolutely, she's mine.
I think she could withstand a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
and be like,
oh, it's fine.
Oh, a bit of a breeze.
I need a bit of pseudocrete.
Next one is Jamie J. Carr because I think he could create like a kind of like super weapon. Like he would
I shouldn't have let you go first.
Like he'd be like, oh, I made a bazooka out of bananas, and I'd be like, what the fuck?
How good is that bazooka?
And he'd be like, yeah, no, it's out of bananas, and he's like, and I could take out groups of zombies in a fucking second, and I'd be like, how the fuck did you make that? And he's like,
but why are zombies on your?
And he'd be like,
why are zombies?
Was it not zombie apocalypse?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. It was zombie apocalypse. Yeah.
Fuck, okay, I need to rechange.
Yeah, maybe you need to think.
Yeah, you can think.
Maybe you need to
regrouping.
Maybe you need to listen, Callyann.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
And then my third option is you, because I think you could actually just like shoot like beams of like love and happiness, and just go.
Stop fighting.
And I'd be like, what the fuck? And you'd be like, yeah. No worries. It's a thing called positivity. Ever heard of it?
I love it.
That's what I think.
Choice numero uno is Colin. Colin comes out with his puns, right? And he just spits them. He's just like, and it's just like a grenade, but it knocks like a million away.
Nice.
So it's given us at least 3 days where we can hunt our food, where we can gather our supplies, where we can set up our tents, and he's just spitting puns. Then I need a strong female human, Shannon Keenan, is jumping on board because she is her teeth are fabulous, her face is fabulous, her hair is fabulous. They need to be distracted by some fabulousnesses. So Shannon Keenan, I'm bringing on board. She is coming with me, 100%. The third human being I am picking for this try shoot who gives a 10 out of 10 of every situation, no matter what, is Martin. Because I need positivity. I can't be the only one spraying Ray Sunshine. I give this man a shot of whiskey and I get a 10 out of 10 situation. If we're spitting guns with whiskey, he's like 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I get perfect aim every time. Plus, I'm really sad. This is a lovely journey. Yeah, see, once you get your nose in there.
What the fuck is that?
It smells lovely.
No, what? It smells like spicy or something.
No, it smells lovely.
I just fucking smelled it myself!
I'll do the same.
No, you don't need to.
What's your favorite drinking song?
Oh my god. You know what yours is. Don't even take a millisecond.
Ah,
That's a strong one. That's chili.
That
That's
was, oh,
fucking
you
chili.
fucking dickhead.
that was chili vodka.
I'll take this one.
I'm
It's quite on the throat.
I'm fine.
So, my go-to song always is And the Owl Triangle. When jingle, jangle on the banks of the Van on the Royal Canal.
So drinking song would probably be, is it the Pogues that do Dirty Old Town? I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed a girl by the back day wall. Said a dirty old town, dirty old town.
There's William Boyer Yates, right? And there's Colin.
Now that you've tried 10 shots and 10 questions, how are you feeling?
Who's more drunk? Who's more drunk? Let's do rock, paper, scissors. Let's see who's more drunk.
Okay.
Rock,
paper,
paper,
scissors,
scissors,
go!
He's a locked moo-moo.
Sorry, Callyann, can you say that again? Can you say that again?
Colin is a locked moo-moo.
Okay. I'm glad you specified.
We're Irish. We have a lot of
Hey,
cow.
thanks for watching today's video, guys, where we drank 10 shots and answered 10 questions about life, our lives. Why don't you take a moment out of your life to like and subscribe?
Comment.
And why not comment and say, hey, I'd like to see more of this. I'd like to learn more about the triers on this channel, and say, yeah,